So enjoy this video today. It's a little out of order. The alignment video should have been before my exhaust video, but I wanted to get the exhaust video up first because it was more important. And so I threw together the footage real quick of the alignment video, add in a snow day we're having today, and you'll see it next. What's up, YouTube? So today we're going to get an alignment on the car. The front tires are wearing really bad since I did all the motor and new front suspension steering component changes. So we're on our way now to get it aligned. But it sure is nice driving something that actually shifts properly. You just don't know. How about that gas pedal though? The alignment's done. Of course I was hoping I would beat the rain, but I didn't, and that sucks. So now we got to try to limp this thing home on drag radials, which I am not a fan of doing, but that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. Wish me luck. All right, well, believe it or not, we have made it to my subdivision. Man, what a sketchy ride. I mean, it has rained the entire way. But the good news is the transmission shifting like a champ. I can definitely tell the alignment's different. The car feels a little more loose, but the toe in was so bad it was like pigeon-toed. And so it was like dragging, plowing, I guess you could say. So it's a little more loose feeling, but I've got new tires, should be here today. Unfortunately, it didn't come in yesterday. I'll get the new tires on it and drive it and we'll see how it is, and maybe the alignment recheck. But again, all that was supposed to be in and didn't come through. But got the alignment done, at least got the toe fixed, and made it home. So here we are, made it back in the rain, shifting properly. Imagine that. Well, that was an adventure. Nothing like driving your street car on drag radials in the rain. Anyway, just got back from the tire shop. Got my brand new Nitto G2 555 tires mounted. These are 275 35 18, exact same size I had before, but I'm going to get away from the Toyo, go back to a Nitto. I like the tread pattern of this, just looks more like I wanted. Anyway, same tire size I had from before, just a different brand, and getting ready to put these sweet SRT center caps back in these sweet Magnum 500 style wheels. For all of y'all haters out there wondering, they don't make a Magnum 500 wheel anymore in a 18. They make some ugly one in a 17. And if you go on like year one site or whatever and look at them, the lip on them is not right. And I'm all about the details. And even though it's a Magnum wheel and it's a 17, I don't want a 17, I want 18, but the lip just doesn't look right. And if you go back and look at the original Magnum wheel, it's like a stepped wheel design. And I like that, it looks really cool, but they don't make them anymore, especially in 18. And they made them for years, but they quit making them. So I reached out to the company that actually makes those wheels, and they're willing to make me a set again that everybody used to get them from. Some used to get them from Jegs, everybody used to carry that wheel. And yeah, the problem is They want $700 per wheel to make me a set of wheels. And so for about $3 grand, I said, you know what? These Mach 1 wheels will look really good with a different center cap. And that's why there's 4 Mach 1 wheels on this Charger. So for all you haters, that's why. If you want to donate $3 grand to me to get the Magnum 500 style wheel and 18 like I want, great. We'll be happy to make that happen. But for now, you probably don't. So that's why these are on here. So haters gonna hate, whatever. I could give a damn. I had the wheels, they're on the car, brand new tires. I'm gonna take the drag radials off the back and put an actual street tire on it. The G2 model is not available in a 305/35, but they have a 285/40, which I think I'm gonna put on here. It's really similar in overall tire specs to the 305/35, so I'm probably gonna go with that. Anyway, you're gonna put the tires on, the wheels and tires back on. I went and got a brand new starter today. Here it is for the car. The one on there started giving me a little bit of trouble today. I don't know if it's because the headers are right beside it or 16 years old or both. But today I drove it up to the alignment shop. When I went to start it, it had a couple of clicks in it. So I'm gonna fix some wiring anyway. But I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and eliminate the 16-year-old starter as a culprit right off the bat. So I got a brand new starter for it, putting that on. And I got brand new tires. I got notification that my exhaust should be here tomorrow. So with all this rain and snow coming, I'll probably be home anyway tomorrow working from home. So if it comes in, I'll be putting the exhaust on this weekend. So the car's getting a brand new 3-inch exhaust. It's got brand new tires, brand new alignment, brand new starter. I'll change some stuff on the wiring. I got my console in. So we're finishing up a lot of little things on the car. And this thing should be road worthy. But it did good today, considering it was in the rain. I drove it home. The only thing I don't care for is my brand new temperature gauge reads higher than the original gauge. Original gauge would read under halfway, and this one reads a little over halfway. And I checked all the fluids and they're fine, and the water pump's circulating great, and the thermostat's opening and closing. So all I can think is this aftermarket gauge from OER, same people that made my lens that I got from Classic Industries, this gauge is just not calibrated properly, and it reads higher than the factory gauge used to. So I gotta look into what I can do with that, man. Put a resistor or something on it and get it to read a little closer. But what I gotta do later is put my scan tool on it, find out exactly what the temperature of the car is, and see where the gauge is reading and see how much I need to lower it down. But I think it's reading about 10 degrees higher on the gauge than what the car actually is showing compared to my other gauge. Just little stuff, just shaking out little bugs to get it where, in my mind, it's correct. But all the guys at the alignment shop today really like the car. So it's getting there. It's nice to show your work, but I don't like showing it off because it's not quite finished yet, and my OCD just, I can't really enjoy it. I don't want people to see it till it's right, and technically it's not right yet. It's not quite ready for prime time, they say. Anyway, it's getting there. I like the fact that I can drive it, and just little things to finish up now. The transmission was like the albatross around my neck, just trying to get that stupid thing to shift properly. Big thanks to Russell Drake again at Sound German Automotive. It does what it's supposed to do. The speedometer reads 15 miles an hour high. He told me some things to check in the gearing and the tire ratio we can play around with. I have it set to what it is now, but he said to play around with that, and that can bring that down to where it's more in line with what this car is looking for. Other than that, it does what it's supposed to do. So it's fair to give you an update. That's where we are.